Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be a fresh unboxing of Arrma's 1/10 scale two-wheel drive Fury BLX. This is their top of the line two-wheel drive ShortCourse truck. Now with this, they've kind of just re-released it slightly, just a couple of additional added items to this particular vehicle. And if you've been following the RC Network, you know that I unboxed the Fury Mega a while back. Now that is their entry-level brushed version of this vehicle with just absolutely no bells or whistles. Truck, box, battery, controller, that's it. And I want to do kind of like a side-by-side comparison later on down the line in a different video showing the two different vehicles, the fully hopped up one, this one you see here, the BLX, and the Mega. And we're going to see what we can do between the two. Is it worthwhile to buy the hopped up brushless version, or should you go the other route and buy kind of the entry-level one and kind of upgrade as you go? So we're going to do kind of a comparison down the line of these two Furies and see which one is actually better. So with that, we have some unboxing to do here. Can't wait to get this thing out of the box. Now, if you know anything about me, I am a sucker for blue, white, and silver paint jobs. I do a lot of my vehicles in blue and white, and I definitely like it. So this BLX version definitely kind of screamed out to me when I saw it on the internet. So of course, Fury BLX brushless, 60+ mph claimed speed. Now to get to that, you do have to add a different battery than what it comes with, and also slightly different gearing. So we're going to hit that a little bit later down the line on this series. Now this is a ready to run. You get everything inside the box here. Waterproof, so you can pretty much go start plowing through the puddles and run it in the rain if you want to. BLX, so it is brushless power system, 2-year limited warranty, and you can read more about that once you get it. Some pretty good, warranty with particular items on it, so keep that in mind. Now with this BLX version, you do get a couple of cool added items over the Mega. And what those added items are is you do get the BLX brushless ESC, you get the brushless motor on the back side of it, you do get the aluminum TVP or twin vertical plate chassis plates, and that basically just strengthens each side of that very narrow chassis. You also get an aluminum skid plate on the front side of this thing just to kind of beef it up a little bit, once you're doing some 60+ miles per hour. So nonetheless, let's unbox this thing. This thing just came in just a couple of days ago, and I kind of was anxious to unbox it, but I always wait for you guys to kind of check things out. So right here you're seeing that cool paint scheme that I was talking about. Blue, white, silver, and I believe green up here, which kind of offsets a little bit, shouts out it's an Arrma, which is pretty cool. So let's do some boring stuff first. I got some other boxes and stuff inside here. Gonna yank out, pull the truck out, got some cardboard attached. There we go. Almost hit the stand there. And we have another bag. There we go. So with almost all of Arrma's RTR vehicles, they give you some pretty good support here right out of the box. So you do get their ATX 100 remote. This thing is a great RTR remote. I love this RTR remote. Great kind of drop down wheel here. You have a flip up antenna, so I pretty much just leave it down. I don't notice that much of a difference whether it's up or down. You kind of get this little flip down deal right here with all your trims, your dual rate. You have throttle and steering reversing right there. Got your power button on off switch. Takes 4 AA's, which is really nice. That is not included in this kit, so go to the TV remote and go grab some AA's if you need them. And pretty much that's it. This thing is a great, everything always stays connected. Very nice. Onto the bag of tricks right here. This thing is cool. It gives you lots of different items here. You got a foam block, you got an extra pin in here, actually 2 extra pins for the battery release. You got an extra spur gear, an extra pinion, a battery bind plug, and you got some clips in there for the shocks. Also got some servo mounts and some servo arms or horns. Now what's really nice about most Arrma vehicles is they do come with this kind of gateway to the speed, and I really like this. It shows you the Mega vehicle here, the one I talked about earlier, their midline BLS, and also the BLX, which I have in front of you here. Now, of course, the Mega out of the box, 20 to 25 miles an hour, all the way up to 60 miles per hour with different hop-ups that you can put on it, optional batteries, motors, gearing, just those kind of things to kind of get you up to that speed, which is really nice. They kind of lay it all on the line here, which is very nice. No other manufacturer that I've seen actually does that. They just give you the claimed speed, and then they kind of step away from the podium, so to speak. So now let's see here. We do get a charger in here, wall charger, and it gives you all the different plugs, so they can pretty much ship this particular box to almost any country, and you're pretty much set to go. Got a European one right there, USA one comes standard, and pretty much set. Very nice that they give you all that stuff. Now the truck. And before I start here, I want to kind of adjust my camera, get in a little bit closer. Alright, I'm back now, and I went ahead and kind of moved things around and got this thing kind of front and center right here. Now, of course, with most all of the two-wheel drive vehicles, you kind of get the same chassis and just different parts on it to make it what it is, whether it's a buggy or a short course truck or whatnot. So right here on the body, really nice, and I do actually like the paint scheme on this thing. It is a screen printed design, so not really a painted one, but screen printed, I believe. So anyways, great body, a little bit flimsy towards the rear of this thing, but it is pretty stout where it really matters, especially up here on the front. And now as far as the actual chassis of this thing, super thin design, and I showed you guys this on the Mega before. Super thin design. You do get those aluminum plates on either side here just to kind of strengthen things. You also get some aluminum items up here on both of the shock towers just to keep things in place with that 60 mile an hour potential speed. So right here you do have that Arrma ESC. It is a 1/10 scale ESC, and I don't show an amperage rating on it. I'll have to research that a little bit later. Nice waterproof switch right there. You do get their 3600 kV brushless motor, and it even has a hot warning on there. So definitely like all the warnings that Arrma kind of puts on these things just to kind of keep you aware of your surroundings. Now up front here you do get that nice aluminum skid guard right here on the bottom side. Hopefully you guys can see that, a nice shiny aluminum. Front arms seem to be pretty decent. Really like the dampening of this thing. It feels good. Pretty much right outside the box. Has that traditional raked front for a two-wheel drive. Got some pretty wide Nerf bars right here. Dean's plug is included on the nickel metal hydride battery that's hiding on the underside here, and that's exactly how you take the battery out. Flip that thing, pull the pin out, and this thing escapes out of the bottom. Pretty nifty design, and kind of keeps you from taking the body off every time that you're checking or changing the battery out. Now, being a two-wheel drive, you don't have any dog bones or anything up front. You pretty much have nice ball bearings on all four corners. Really like the black chrome wheels. Kind of gives it a different look than the traditional white or black or different colors that they got out there. So like the black chrome. On to the back here where all of the magic happens on a two-wheel drive vehicle. Now of course you do have that brushless motor that we talked about. You have dog bones on the rear here, and you do have adjustable turnbuckles both front and rear, which is pretty nice. So you can pretty much adjust all different types of things to get this thing up and going. You do have a transmission cover right here, and I actually kind of popped off the slipper clutch adjustment, little rubber grommet that kind of came off of that thing, so need to slip that back on. You do have some mud flaps right here, very smallish, but nice added item. It kind of gives that scale realism to this particular truck. So, well guys, that is it. That's my unboxing. I can't wait to not only run this thing, but show you guys the difference between this and the Mega. That's going to be coming up in a future episode, so stay tuned. Well guys, that's it. I can't wait to get this thing going. Like I said, RC Network. Gotta love it. Well guys, comments, questions on down below, and as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now guys. Over now.